In this video, we talk about how you can get started with programming, what are the best resources for learning to code, and we also talk about some misconceptions about programming. So let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Samyak Agarkar and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I regularly post videos on programming and graphic designs. So if you are interested in any or both of them, and if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, consider subscribing. So programming is at its height. Everyone wants to make their websites, build apps and softwares and become the next Mark Zuckerberg. You must have tried to learn coding. So what are the ways you can approach the same? Let's talk about it. So there is a plethora of material and resources available offline as well as online. So you can either go for online tutorials or you can join an institute or an education hub offline in your city. Now the online tutorials are paid as well as free. So websites like Udemy and Treehouse have very good materials for programming, but they are paid ones. Some other websites like YouTube tutorials or W3 Schools or Tutorials Point, they also have good programming tutorials. There are also very good books available in the market which you can use and learn to program yourself. Now it's up to you how you approach the thing. But there is just one factor that you need to consider. If certificates is very important for you, getting the certification is important, maybe for the job placement or just to add in your portfolio, then getting the certificate from a very renowned and prestigious institute is very important. Many of the online as well as offline courses give you the certificates, but not all of them hold the same importance. Some institutions just have the brand value so high that their certification holds much more importance than you can imagine. For example, if you are opting for online tutorials, then the certificates from Udemy and Treehouse will hold much more importance than any other low-level websites which give you the certificates. So that is the most important thing that you need to consider, the certification. But if certification is not much important to you, then I don't think the institution or the brand value of the institution will hold any importance. Learning to code in itself is something that you have to understand. It is not something that someone will teach and you will get just better at it. You have to practice it every day and then slowly, gradually get better at it. Let me explain this to you in detail. Programming is done through programming languages. Now there is a reason why these are called languages and not just skills. A language is just a set of defined letters and words and sentences and the grammar that it has, right? What you want to deliver from the language is up to you. You can learn how to speak Spanish, but what you want to convey, what your feelings are, what you are thinking about, it's up to you. No one in the world can teach you what you have to explain. You just can learn a language and then express yourself through the language. The same goes with the programming languages. When you take a programming course, you actually learn the syntax, the keywords, how to write statements in the programming language. It just gives you an idea of how you can express yourself, your calculative ideas into a programming language, how you can build a software using the programming language. But then you complete the course and you get the certificate. Good. Then comes your creativity and the ideas that you have, how you can present your ideas in the programming language, how you can convert your idea into an app. That is up to you. No one is going to teach you how to do everything. No one will do the spoon feeding. So when you are going for a programming course, understand that you are just learning a language, nothing else. Good. So in essence, opt for any reliable source for the programming tutorials, and that's it. Now let's talk about the requirements. The first and the foremost is a computer or a laptop. You can go for any computer or laptop. If you have an old one, that's good enough. You don't need to buy a very high-end computer or a laptop. Just go with what you have. To get started, it will be more than good enough. The second requirement is an IDE, Integrated Development Environment. It is a software where you can write your code and run your code. Now I have seen many people writing codes in Turbo C++ or Golang C++ because they were taught to do so in their schools and colleges. But please do not use Turbo C++ and Golang, not because they are bad softwares, they are very good softwares, But the point is, there are much better softwares available which can help you write the code. So don't spend your time on the boring blue screen writing your C code. If you are into C and C++, CodeBlocks is good enough. For Java, you can use NetBeans or Eclipse and so on. Just use a good IDE. The third requirement is a good internet connection. Even if you are taking an offline course, good internet connection is required because there will be times when you don't understand what you have to do next. There will be times when you forget the syntax. There will be times where the errors are so extreme that you don't understand how to resolve them. There will be times when you don't know how to write the logic that you have in the mind. So at those times, use internet. Go on Google, search for the query, go on Stack Overflow or any other websites and just get it solved from there. I have spent so much time trying to do it myself, and when I realized that hey, I can just go on Google, just type in and I'll get the answer very quickly, I regretted the time that I spent trying to do it myself. So please use internet for your benefit. The fourth and the last requirement is hard work. A lot of hard work. Programming is not easy. If you have seen some advertisements on YouTube or anywhere else about programming courses and they go like, I started to learn programming 3 months ago and now I am a web developer and I earn for myself, then these stories may be true. Programming is not something which is so difficult that you cannot get in 3 months, but it takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication and the creativity that you must have to become a good developer. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. There are a lot many programming tutorials coming in the way. See you in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and keep learning.